What's up, fellas? So today, I'm here to talk about first date high interest indicators because I made the video yesterday and I told you that as feminine women, you pursue them different. Also, high interest women. So I wanted you to know the things to look for as in what's high interest, because just telling you high interest women, how the hell are you supposed to know it's high interest, okay? So I want you to know all the things that show she's high interest. Now, she could call you the next day, all right? That's definitely a high interest indicator. But there's also gonna be things that go on through the date that let you know she has high interest too, not just that. All right, that's a good one, but there's also other ones, all right? So first thing, like I said yesterday, guys, and I need y'all to just understand this, only about 5 or 10% of women you go out with gonna have these. So if you go out with 10 women, 9 of them gonna be feminized like a motherfucker. And I want you guys to understand that, so you don't go on these dates trying to see what you want to see. Oh, she did this, she must got high interest. So I want to lay out things specifically so you know, because you guys gonna start trying to dictate what you think is high interest. All right. Oh, she looked me dead in my eyes. That's a sign of high interest. Oh, she wore a black shirt too. She must have high interest. So I want you guys to know this specifically. All right. First thing you need to know is women who have high interest, a lot of the shit that go on, the propaganda and the manipulation tricks that they learn, they throw it right out the window. It's natural for a person when they got high interest to throw a lot of shit that they normally don't do right out the window. So that's the first thing you need to know, all right? And the reason why it's important with the strategies that I lay out with a woman who has low interest or who is feminized is because the only way, see, listen, on a even field with a woman that has lower interest, I'm gonna say lower interest because just because a woman isn't fucking dripping wet when she see you, don't mean you can't fuck her. So I'm gonna say lower interest. She still can look at you as a 6 or a 7, but that don't mean she gonna be sitting there giving high interest indicators. So if a woman is a 6 and 7, the strategies I laid out is you're trying to show her you're high value, which is gonna raise her interest, to show her that you have other options, which in her eyes is gonna make her think, raise her interest. Listen, like I told you guys before, I didn't create women. Blame the big man upstairs. So when you're acting high value or showing your high value, I don't want to say acting because acting means your friend. I tell you guys to get on your purpose. So showing your high value by not calling her, by not seeing her all the time, is going to raise her interest level because you're acting like a man who has a lot of you're showing that you're a man who have a lot of options. All right. So that's the strategy to lay out for a woman who has lower interest. With a woman who have higher interest or who hasn't been feminized, you don't have to be so stringent on those strategies, all right? Because she has high interest. That don't mean you start blowing up a phone like I told you guys yesterday, because I know you guys are fucking looking for a fucking excuse the way you can call a girl for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and that's not what the fuck I'm saying, all right? So the first thing you need to know, guys, is when a woman has high interest, right off the bat, guys, she's gonna show up late, on time for the date. All right. When a woman has high interest, she don't want to do nothing to get on your bad side. She don't want to do nothing to send off a bad impression. She want to be right there on time, because most people know that a person only has a limited amount of time for a date. The average person don't have all night to date your motherfucking ass. A person might, so let's say you set a date with a girl at 7 o'clock. Bitch, I can't hang out with you to 10 o'clock at night. I might got something going on after this. I might got to get up early in the morning. Most women know this, so women with high interest, they want to make sure that they can keep their date as long as they possibly can, so they show their ass up on time. A woman with lower interest, she don't care about your time, and also she don't care if the date is shorter. So she show up late, 10 minutes, 20 minutes. You can tell how low her interest is by how late she show up on these dates. Some of these bitches got the audacity to show up 30 to an hour later. I'm telling you. All right. In that case, guys, probably just go home. All right. If you see that, that lets you know she don't have no respect for your time. She don't have no respect for your time because her interest is just that low. And don't give me that crap. Every woman use the fucking traffic excuse. Oh, I ran into some traffic. Bitch, it's 8 o'clock at night on Saturday night. What traffic you ran into? Like it's 5 o'clock traffic. What traffic you ran into Saturday at 8 o'clock at night? Who the hell? Where the traffic at? You tell it, take me to the traffic. All right, these bitches kill me, and a lot of times, like if I know their address or something, or I know the area they live in, I'll Google Maps that shit just to see how the traffic flowing, and I'll look at the Google Map, and the Google Map say it supposed to took her 15 minutes to get here, and she talking about some damn traffic. Because you know, if you get on Google Maps, you can see the live feed, and you can see the backup. So if you put their address in, you can see how the traffic flowing on Google Maps. And the Google Maps say, bitch, you supposed to get out here in 15 minutes. Your ass, it's been 30 minutes and you still ain't. Get the fuck out of here with that damn traffic bullshit. That's all of them excuse now. Oh, it's just traffic. It's backed up. So if she ain't on time, you know she ain't got high interest, all right? That don't mean you can't fuck her. That just means that you're going to pursue her slower and you're going to take your time. You're going to wait a week to call her after the date and things like this. Now, I say this always, guys. I say this with the caution that you can raise a woman's interest over the date. So a woman could start off the date thinking in her head you're a 6, and you did so much shit right over the course of a date, and now by the end of the date, it's an 8 or 9 to where she calling you the next day or texting you the next day. So always keep that in mind also, that you could show so much high value on the date by passing all her shit tests, by going off on, I ain't gonna say going off, but checking her ass when she showed up late, that she could start off the date as a 6, and by the end of that motherfucker, it was an 8. So you can do that, all right? But let's just typically say you don't raise it that high that fast. Let's just say she's starting off the date. She's she's showing up on time. She has high interest. All right. Another thing, guys, is she gonna have a great convo. Guys, one thing you're gonna know when a woman got high interest is she gonna talk your fucking ear off, and she's gonna ask you a lot of questions. Now I tell you guys, you want her talking, not you talking. Let her motherfucking talk. All right. So if she asks you a question, you gotta answer the fucking question. You ain't no fucking mute. But answer that shit quickest and throw it back at her. You know, keep it on her. Let her talk. Because, guys, the more you talk, the more you end up talking yourself out of pussy. I done did that shit enough in my day that end up having a girl with high interest. And the more I talk, and the more I talk, and the more I talk for long, the woman started off at a 9 high interest. By the end of the day, the girl looking at me as a 6. All right? So keep the talking to her. The less you talk, the better. If any of you guys watch the first 48, when the more they get these people to talk, the more they get them to tell on themselves. Guys, when the police do an interrogation on anybody, what they trying to do is they trying to lock you into a story. All right, that's what women trying to do. They trying to lock your ass into a story. So understand that, and understand you need to get this shit back on her. All right, get this shit back on her. A woman is looking for a reason not to like you. All right, understand that a woman enters the date thinking like, you know, I know I'm just not gonna like this motherfucker. That's how they go looking for shit like, you know, this shit, I don't, you know, they just crazy like that. So they come into the date looking for ways to dismiss your ass. All right. So even if she got high interest subconsciously, she's still going to the date trying to find flaws. All right. Like, okay, on the looks department, you got it down, but let me see what you made of on the inside. And when I say made of, I don't mean testing and stuff like that. I just mean your values, what you like to do, things like that. These bitches are crazy. I told you more than one time, these bitches are crazy. They go into a date trying to find a way to disqualify your ass. All right. Another thing you need to know is, and this is a big indicator, guys. They'll be playing with their hair. You know, they'll be picking around. Guys, do not confuse scratching her scalp like this as playing with her hair. That's not playing with her fucking hair. That's scratching her dry ass scalp. All right. And I tell you guys this shit because I know you guys gonna go into this trying to find shit that think she's high interest. Because you want to see what you want to see. So a girl sitting there scratching her scalp and you like, oh, she got high interest. He said she scratched. Playing with her hair and scratching her scalp, 2 different fucking things. All right. So learn the difference. But if you see her flicking around in her hair or doing like this, playing with her hair, that's very high interest, guys. Another one, guys, is she'll touch you. Now, no, she ain't gonna touch your fucking dick, and no, she ain't gonna touch you on your chest and shit like that. What she'll do is, during a conversation or something like this, she'll pat you on the hands like this when she's talking to you, like she's just making contact, or touch your knee or something like that. You know what I'm saying? She ain't gonna rub your groin area or nothing like that. She just gonna pat your hand, like while she talking, she'll put her hands on top of your ones like that, pat them or whatever. All right, so that's she'll start touching, initial touching and stuff like that. All right, a real big one, guys, is, and you have to know this, she doesn't shit test you. All right, and like I told you, when a woman has high interest, all that testing and shit go right out the window. All right. Now, she can start off not shit testing you, and then you start talking your way out the pussy, and then she starts shit testing you because you lowering her interest. All right. Understand that women start testing when they see weakness. All right. They don't just test for the hell of testing. If you showing that you're a high value man, and I don't want to say acting like a high value man, I want to say showing that you're a high value man, because I want all my guys on this Patreon page to be high value men on their fucking grind. One reason why you guys don't see that I can't come and answer the questions right then, I look at the comments and then I make notes on making a video about it later. But one reason why you guys don't see me comment on everybody comment, you know, because I'm busy as fuck, guys. I'm busy as fuck. I don't even want to run down the list of all the shit that I'm doing, but I'll just give y'all a brief synopsis so y'all don't think I just be ignoring y'all. I'm mailing t-shirts. I'm writing a book. I train clients in the morning. I'm running 2 channels, this and my fitness YouTube channel. I have a security company. I'm busy. I do Skype sessions. I got 2 this evening. I'm busy as shit. So I am a high value man, and I want you guys to be high value men like that also. I'm grinding, guys. I already got 6 figures in the bank. You guys can't let me outgrind y'all. All right. Y'all can't let me outgrind you. I want every one of you guys, when you get on your grind, the pussy just gonna fall. All right, the pussy just gonna, you walk out doors and just tripping some pussy. Oh, there goes some pussy. That's how easy it is when you're on your grind and making your life better, man. A lot of this shit you guys are having is because you spend more time chasing ass instead of chasing paper. All right. So I want you guys on your grind, find out what your purpose is, and everything will fall into place. If you get on your purpose and get on your grind, you're gonna start seeing a lot of these high interest indicators. I guarantee you. You see them all the time. All right. So somebody like me, I'll see them more than you. All right. I ain't gonna see them all the time either, but I'll see them more than you. And so what I want you guys to do is become high value men and not be acting high value men. All right, but one thing you're not gonna see is she's not gonna shit test you a lot because she has high interest. So I told you guys some of the shit tests women do on the first date. They'll troll you. She might say something about your shoes. She might like the damn shoes, but she just wanna fuck with you to see how confident you is, to see if you're gonna get defensive about it. All right, you won't see shit like that. Another thing a woman to do is she'll be quiet during the date, shit like that. Because she wants you to think that she's not interested, so she just get quiet and you start getting unconfident and start just talking on yourself, this, that, and the other, trying to make stupid conversation. So you won't see shit like that. She'll talk freely and she'll just keep the conversation going. All right? So that's one thing you won't see. She won't shit test you that much, guys. All right? Another thing you'll see, guys, is at the end of the date, I tell you guys to always invite a girl back. Now, if she come back, then you know she has high interest. All right, you know she has high interest. That's obvious, right? But sometimes a girl won't come back. But what she will do is she will initiate the kiss. All right, that's what you'll see. She'll initiate the kiss. She'll move in. She won't go all the way for the kiss, but she'll get right up in your grill. Like I had a couple girls to actually do the kiss. Like, you know, I went in, going in for a hug, and they just kissed me. Like, that's high interest indicators. I ain't even asked them because I had something to go do after, so I ain't even asked them to go back to my place and went in for a hug and they gave me a kiss. All right, but that's one thing you'll see. All these are high interest indicators, guys. If you're not seeing a lot of these things, or probably all of them, you probably pretty much need to be seeing all of these steps, all right? Just because a girl showed up on time, you say, oh, she got high interest, she showed up on time. Yeah, but she shit tested the shit out you. She did come back to your crib. She don't got high interest. That bitch just punctual. That's all that is. She ain't got high interest. She just punctual. She probably on time for every goddamn thing. All right. So that's one thing you need to know, that you're gonna pretty much see all of these steps if your woman has high interest. She ain't gonna be skipping, and of course she'll text you first the next day. Now, here's the thing, guys. If you see all these, are pretty much most of them, at least most of them, the one thing you need to know is you can pursue her at a more casual pace. And the reason you can do that, guys, she's not following some script. That's when I say she's not been feminized. Feminized means they're following the script. Feminized means that she read some book that told her she need to do this, and this. This girl here, whether it's high interest or she hasn't been feminized, in any case, she's not following no script. She's being natural. So that means that you can just be natural and just be a high value man, and you can reach out to her the next day or whatever. And as long as she's acting natural, you can be natural. That don't mean you call this girl breakfast, lunch, and dinner, or text her breakfast, lunch, and dinner. That just means you reach out, good morning, have a productive day, or good morning, hope you got a good night rest, talk to you later. Something like that. Don't make no conversation. How you doing today? I don't know, that's too much. Don't get into all that. Just make a statement. That means a lot to her. All right? That means a lot to her. Me telling you that you can pursue her more casually does not give you the right to just start blowing up this girl's phone, responding to her text in 5 seconds, writing 10-page paragraphs on her text. That's not what the fuck I'm saying. If you do that, you're going to lower her fucking interest. You still high value man. You still take your time to return the text. It's just okay as long as she's reciprocating. So let's hypothetically say you went out Saturday night. Let's say she showed all these high interest things. The next day you woke up, you text her good morning, have a productive day, things like that right now. And she texts you Monday, hey, just thinking about you. If you get a chance, call me later. Whatever the case may be or whatever the situation may be, you can pursue her the more natural. When she texts you something like that, good morning, have a productive, you still wait your 2-3 hours to respond to it. All right? You still got to wait you still don't want to be too available. That don't never change. The thing is, she's not following some script, so you don't got to follow no script. But you still got to wait 2-3 hours. And the reason I say that, guys, is it's a shame that I have to say that for you guys to know that you guys should be grinding, man. I know you guys probably get a little perturbed sometimes that I ain't right there to respond back to your comments right then, man. I'm grinding. I'm getting it. I'm doing like 10 fucking things at a time, and I want you guys doing the same fucking thing. Get on your grind, man. Get on your grind. Don't be fucking there. Oh, she texted me. Oh, I ain't doing that. Let me tell you. Man, I ain't got time to return to no girl text. I ain't even got time to return to y'all comments like that. When I get chance, I go through the comments to see who had a good video idea, and I'll write it down on my list. But I don't got time to go through and, man, I got 100. I barely get sleep. You see what I'm saying? I'm on my grind. I want you guys on your fucking grind too. All right, so that's what I want you guys doing, man. And if you do, you're gonna see this more. So instead of maybe like 5 or 10% of the women, maybe you see it out of 20% of the women. All right, because when you are a high value man and not acting, you're gonna start seeing these high interest indicators more because your ambition is more attractive. All right, but don't be looking for it like that, guys. Because I know you guys gonna go out there and try to just find, oh, she showed up on time. Oh, she touched my toe. She touched my toe. He said she touched me. That's a high end of that. Now, no. You should be seeing most of these. Just because she bumped into your knee with her knee don't mean she touched you. And you start thinking, oh, he said she touched me. All right. Oh, she kept up a conversation all night. Maybe that bitch just love to fucking talk. All right. And another reason why I say you're going to see most of these guys, because I've told you guys before, women are evil. Most women are evil. They'll sit there and do these fake ass things to lead you on, to let you think that they got high interest. And bitches don't even got high interest, just want to lead you on so they can fuck with you and manipulate you and drive you fucking nuts. Yeah, you got evil bitches like that. You got bitches that'll go on a date, do some of it, they won't do all of it. They'll sit there and carry on a good conversation and be playing with you, and you be like, man, I think this bitch feeling me. But you can't never get on a date no more. I told you guys I had a video called this, don't let women toy with you. Some bitches are evil like that. That's why I say you should see pretty much all these on the date. All right, because the women who are trying to manipulate you, they ain't gonna do all these. They'll keep up a good conversation. They'll be good company, things like that right there. But you won't see all of it. You'll see some of it. Those are the evil bitches. Those are the bitches that they'll sit there and act high interest just to fuck with you. Ain't that sad? Ain't that crazy how some bitches is? They'll sit there and do all that shit, you can't even catch up with on the next day. That's why I said this how you kind of want to weed those out, right? And this is why I say now you need to pay attention to this guy. This is how you want to weed those out, the fake high interest ones and the women who got real high interest. Hypothetically, say a woman did most of these, right? And you kind of confused. I think she got high interest. You text her the next day. See if she ever initiate contact with you. If she never initiate contact with you, there you go. She's a fucking phony. She's an evil, manipulative bitch. She didn't have high interest. She just wanted to fuck with you. She wanted you just to think she liked it you, just to fuck with your head. A lot of you guys go out with women and you wonder like what you did wrong. We had a great first date and the conversation was good, but I can't never get up with her again. What's the problem? Some women are evil like that. I tell you guys, I know that this sounds crazy that people got time to actually just be evil just to be evil. Some women are evil like that. All right, and when you text her phone, she's sitting there getting a good laugh out of it because she knows she led you on and she don't even want to see you again, but she just getting a kick out of you being confused as into what happened. We had a great first date and now I can't seem to catch up with you no more. That's how you weed that out. If she showed all this high interest or most of this high interest shit, text her the next day. All right, just make a broad statement the next day. See if she ever initiate contact. Don't make a date. You just text a good morning, have a productive day. See if a girl who has high interest the next day or maybe that night, she'll text you back, hey, how did your day go? How did the rest of your day go? Or she'll text you the next day, good morning or something like that. A phony bitch, she'll never initiate contact. She's just evil. If you see that, you know that bitch was faking. All right? Like the video. Comment down below what y'all want to see next. Y'all guys got come up with some good video ideas. I see them. I might don't have time to respond to them. I got shit to do now. I got to upload some more shit on my fitness channel. And then I got to do a couple Skype sessions and shit like that. But I see the ideas. Y'all got some good ideas. I write them down and I just get to them one at a time as I go through, guys. But of course, I got to handle the gold guys first. Y'all know that. All right, like the video. Comment down below what y'all want to see next. Holla back.